Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Lexington High School in Lexington, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity boys volleyball contest between the hosting Minutemen of Lexington High School and the visiting Brookline High Warriors. Forgive the slight Wi-Fi cutouts here, folks. We've had some minor Wi-Fi cutouts so far today. As those of you who watched my live stream of the JV match certainly know, shouldn't be anything too major. And if any really big plays are missed, as always, I am recording these at the same time I'm live streaming them, and I can upload the fully recorded version later tonight if there's enough Wi-Fi snafus. We got our first note in the live chat from Marcia Buchanan and Ed saying the Naples fan club is online. Go Warriors and go Smagula. And speaking of the Smagulas, we got a nice treat here today. Not only is Alex Smagula coming out, going to be playing on the floor today, but we've also got a visiting older Smagula brother, Brookline High alum, Jacob Smagula. You can see down there at the bottom of your screen. The older Smagula himself, a graduate from the class of 2022. You know, graduated just before his younger brother came up and joined the high school team. So some good Smagula representation here. And we got another note in the live chat from Nadav Tomer saying, go BHS. As we get ready to get this one going, I think as it's getting a little darker outside, I think I'm going to up the brightness a little bit. Pardon me for a sec here, folks. That looks better. All right, a high-profile matchup here today. Brookline, of course, coming in as the top-ranked team in the MIAA Division I Power Rankings. The last power rankings came out on Friday morning, and they'll have fresh rankings tomorrow morning on Tuesday, with this match having the potential to play a big role in those rankings. As I said, Brookline first on the board with a record of 15 wins and just one loss so far this season. Lexington coming in with a strong record of their own of 17-1, fifth in the power rankings with a weaker strength of schedule thus far. We got a little over 2 minutes before we get this one underway. And so I'm going to try and read through the rosters really quick here. We'll start with the hosting Lexington High Minutemen warming up out here on the court in their white jerseys with dark blue jersey numbers and yellow outlines. Going in order of jersey number for Lexington, first off we have a junior number 1, Jake Siegel. Next, another junior number 2, Jacob Wall. A sophomore, number 3, Joshua Choi. A junior captain, number 4, Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas. A freshman, number 6, Andrew Zhao. A senior captain, number 7, Alessandro Luciani. A sophomore, number 8, Tavon Cautela. A junior, number 9, Liam Curtis. A junior, number 10, Colby Manuelian. A junior, number 11, Adam Mann. A junior number 12, Sankaran Menon. A junior number 14, Maheen Rajesh. A senior captain number 16, Nadav Vakhtel. A freshman number 17, Theodore Prasad. A junior number 18, Evan Carroll. And a senior number 20, Alexander Jackson. Head coach of the Lexington High boys volleyball team is Mark Turiano. Next, let's quickly go through the roster for Brookline here today as they get ready for the pregame handshakes. Going in order of jersey number for Brookline, first off we have a senior captain number 1, Kristaps Vaivars. Next, a sophomore number 3, Kais Alfakuri. A senior number 5, Alon Ingerman. A senior number 7, Andrew Bacon. A junior number 11, Christoph Huang. A senior number 12, Connor Christopher. A senior number 17, Adam Lamb. A junior number 18, Zach Spencer. a junior captain, number 19, Alec Smagula. A sophomore, number 20, Luca Gallucci. A junior captain, number 21, Amir Tomer. A junior, number 23, Flynn Gumpel. A freshman, number 24, Will Kiger. A junior, number 26, Sebi Levy. A sophomore, number 46, Henry White. A sophomore, number 50, Jacob Lamb. A junior, number 86, Noah Martin. A freshman, number 88, Luis Suarez. And a junior, number 99, Liam Raybold. Head coach of the Brookline High boys volleyball team is Lexi De La Cruz, with assistant coaches Justin Suhu, Julian Vesneski, and Greg Detweiler. So those are our rosters coming in for today, as the starting lineups get set to come out on the floor for Lexington. I see number 7, Alessandro Luciani. Number 1, Jake Siegel. Number 4, Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas. I see number 16, Nadav Vaktel. Number 20, Alexander Jackson. And number 3, Joshua Choi. For Brookline, I see Liam Raybold, Kristaps Vivars, Alec Smagula, Luca Gallucci, Amir Tomer, and Connor Christopher. Gallucci going to sub out for the libero, Andrew Bacon. So we get set now for the first set of this best-of-5 match. Remember, the first to 3 sets wins the match. The first to 25 points win by 2, wins the set. Here we go. Warriors versus Minutemen. De Rojas sends over the first serve. It's received by Vivars, set by Smagula, and Vivars delivers a spike, and he sends it wide. A rare miss from Brookline's top hitter and senior co-captain. Might have been looking for a deflection there, but didn't get it. De Rojas sends it over. It's received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Mistimed with Raybold. He barely gets it over. It's set up now. The spike deflected and taken by Christopher. Set by Smagula. Spike from the back by Tomer, and he launches it too far. 2 straight hitting misses from the Warriors. A rough start here for Brookline. De Rojas sends it over, and it's not dug out. It's a service ace for Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas. Lexington off to a good start here. They lead 3-0. This serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula, pushed by Vivars, and barely dug out and bumped over there. Received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Raybold spike blocked back. Raybold recovers, set by Smagula. Pushed to the back by Vivars. Received by De Rojas, set by Siegel. A tap over by Luciani, dug out by Christopher. Set by Smagula. Tap over by Tomer. Dug out and sent over on 1. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars, the spike deflected and taken by Luciani. Set by Siegel from the back. De Rojas spike blocked by Raybold. Chased down by Siegel. Oh, but it looks like an erroneous double hit on Brookline. Raybold may not get the block on his stat sheet for that one, but still a big block to force a bit of a scramble there by the Minutemen, which led to the hitting infraction there by Lexington. Alex Smagula misses his first serve way long. Brookline with 3 errors through the first 5 points. An uncharacteristically sloppy start for Brookline. As now going on serve for Lexington, number 2, Jacob Wall. Serve received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Tap over by Christopher, kept alive and tapped down. Diving dig by Tomer, set by Smagula. Pushed by Christopher, is blocked. Christopher recovers, sends it over on 1. Taken by Luciani, set by Siegel. Luciani spike blocked back by Liam Raybold. Raybold's gonna get the stat on that one as he blocks that one back. Brookline appears to be a little off on their passes, though. Some of them a little too far forward. Smagula is going to have to adjust to what his hitters are looking for. Either that or the hitters are going to have to adjust to what Smagula is giving them. Vivars on serve. This one received by the libero, set by Siegel. Roll shot, diving dig by Vivars, and a battle at the net. Recovered by Christopher, set by Smagula. Vivars from the back gets the kill. Brookline had to scramble to stay alive in that point, but they ultimately got what they needed as Kristaps Vivars, his first kill of the day. And he now sends over the serve. It's taken awkwardly, but bumped up by Siegel, and a spike sailed long from Luciani. As now Brookline getting to take advantage of an opposing hitting error. The libero for Lexington, I think it's number 11, Adam Mann. Vivars the serve taken by Mann, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike deflected and taken by Vivars. Set by Smagula. Christopher deflected and taken on the back line. Siegel sets for Luciani. Luciani missed it wide. We've had a number of close misses from the Lexington hitters. Luciani is looking for the ball for the serve, but it's not his serve. He didn't realize that he missed it. Vivars back on serve with a 5-4 lead. Lexington discussing that last call. They thought it was either in or got a deflection. I think they thought it was in, but the official says wide. Vivars the serve, taken, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike, missed it long. Another miss for the Minutemen. My apologies again for the Wi-Fi cutting out. I hope it settles down. Serve taken by Mann, bumped up by Siegel. Spike by Luciani. This time he gets the deflection. Alessandro Luciani gets his first kill, the first kill for Lexington today, as Siegel gets his first assist. It's been a lot of errors on both sides to start this one. Serve now from Luciani is dug out nicely by Bacon. Set by Smagula. Spike Christopher is blocked. Recovered by Raybold. Set by Smagula. Tomer the spike, and Tomer threads the needle perfectly for the kill. Great hit from Amir Tomer through the blockers and away from the other defenders for his first kill of the day. Smagula his second assist. Serve from Raybold taken awkwardly by DeRojas, bumped up by Siegel. Battle at the net is won by Gallucci. Lexington barely recovers, and Luciani punches it over. Chased down by Vivars, set by Smagula. Roll shots by Tomer, taken by Vachtel. Set there, and a push at the net is blocked back. I'm not sure whether that was blocked or not. I'm going to take a look. It might have been blocked by Gallucci. Let's take a look at the replay here. No, that one went off the net. That wasn't blocked. The serve dug out by DeRojas, set by Maheen Rajesh, and the spike from Luciani is through for the kill. Maheen Rajesh now the setter for Lexington as he gets his first assist of the day. Luciani his second kill, an 8-6 mark here in the first set. Brookline leading by 2. Serve from Vachtel. Taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Gallucci pushes it through. Oh, Lexington got it over. Taken by Christopher, set by Smagula. Tomer the spike blocked. Recovered by Christopher, bumped up by Bacon. Roll shot Tomer, taken by DeRojas, set by Rajesh. Spike Luciani into the net. Some great defense from the Minutemen to stay alive in that rally, but ultimately Luciani just missed on his spike there. Now Christopher on serve for the Warriors. This serve taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. Spike blocked back by Tomer, but recovered by Rajesh. Bumped up by Vachtel, bumped over by DeRojas. Taken by Christopher, set by Smagula. Spike Gallucci is blocked. It was blocked by DeRojas. Nicholas Sanchez DeRojas with his first block of the day. Subbing back in, Alexander Jackson for the Minutemen as Adam Mann, the libero, on serve. Received by Bacon, bumped up by Smagula. Christopher, he manages to send it through. That pass a little further back than I think Christopher was expecting, but still managed to get enough spin on that one to just have it kind of roll off the receiver's hands there. His first kill of the day, 3 assists for Smagula. Tomer now on serve for the Warriors. They lead by 3. This serve received by Mann, chased down by Rajesh. This spike is going to go long. DeRojas trying to send it to the back line, but a little too far. Serve from Tomer, received by Mann, set by Rajesh. Spike DeRojas down the line, and he missed it wide. Another hitting miss, and Lexington cannot believe it. We've seen a number of contested calls for a number of teams this year, now without the corner judges to back up the net judges. Tomer's serve taken awkwardly by Vaktel, followed up by Rajesh. DeRojas spike deflected and recovered by Galucci, set by Tomer. And Vivar sends the roll shot and sends it too far. Bit of a scramble there. Brookline was able to set up something decent on the attack, but Vivar is not able to get enough topspin on that one. Now on serve, Maheen Rajesh. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivar's the spike, no question about that one. Vivar's his second kill, as he just sent that one straight down and got that one within the sideline this time. Smagula his 4th assist. Now a surprise sub in here, Jacob Lamb for Brookline. His serve received by Vaktel, set by Siegel, and a spike straight down by Luciani. Alessandro Luciani, his 3rd kill. Jake Siegel, his 2nd assist. Excuse me. Serve DeRojas, sails too far. Brookline maintaining its lead here. Lamb subs back in for Bacon. Smagula on serve. And his sails long again, his 2nd straight service error. (14-10), Bacon subs back in for Lamb. Serve now from Wall, received by Bacon, set by Christopher, and awkwardly bumped over by Smagula. Taken by Manuelian, set by Siegel, the spike blocked wide as Luciani gets his 4th kill. Third assist for Jake Siegel as Lexington cuts the lead down to 3. Serve from Wall, received by Tomer, set awkwardly by Smagula and bumped over by Christopher. Taken by DeRojas, set by Siegel, a push through by Vaktel. Nadav Vaktel with his 1st kill. 4 assists now to Siegel as Lexington starting to find a rhythm. They've cut the Brookline lead down to 2 with 3 unanswered points here, and Brookline calls timeout. It's been a first set of ebbs and flows here in Lexington. The Minutemen got the first 3 points of the match, went up 3-0 to start. Brookline was able to answer back, outscored them 11-4 at one point. Actually, I think 12-4, as I think they went up 12-7. But Lexington kept them from gaining any more room as they kind of traded a couple of points back and forth. And then 3 unanswered points from the Minutemen have cut this down to a 2-point contest here in the first set. Back on serve is Wall, and he sends it long out of the timeout, so Brookline gets one back. It's been a first set with a lot of errors for both sides. And this set could very well go to the first team that's able to settle down and get in their rhythm. Serve received by Mann, set by Siegel. Spike Luciani through the blockers for another kill. 5 kills now for Alessandro Luciani, 5 assists for Jake Siegel. Luciani now on serve, and that one dropped in. That's an ace for Alessandro Luciani. A powerfully fast serve there, but he got enough topspin on it to drop it inside that back line. 1 point game. Luciani, his serve dug out by Vivar, set by Smagula, spike by Liam Raybould. Brookline answers back strong. Liam Raybould, his first kill of the match, as Smagula gets his 5th assist. Now Raybould following up the kill by going on serve. This one received by DeRojas, set by Rajesh. The spike blocked, but Lexington recovers, bumped up by Mann. Punched over awkwardly, received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Spike Christopher is blocked. That one blocked by Vachtel. And Vachtel will now go on serve after getting his first block of the day. This serve off the fingertips of Bacon, followed up by Vivars, pushed over by Christopher, received by Vachtel, set by Rajesh, and Manuelian misses at the net there. 17-15, still anybody's set here in the first frame. Christopher now on serve. Received by Mann, tap over on 2 by Rajesh, dug out by Vivar, set by Smagula, spike by Christopher, chased down by Vachtel, set by Rajesh. DeRojas taps it over, taken by Christopher, sent on 2 by Smagula, but it's recovered by DeRojas, followed up by Vachtel, punched over by DeRojas, chased down by Christopher, and a spike on 2 by Alex Smagula. A wild rally there, and Smagula decides to do it himself with the on-2 spike. His first kill, Connor Christopher with his first assist. 18-15 now, the Brookline lead. A brief pause here as they wipe down part of the hardwood. We're getting into the warmer part of this spring season, which means the gym's getting hotter, more humid, and so the court's going to get a little more damp from time to time. Christopher on serve, taken by Mann, bumped up by Rajesh. DeRojas blocked wide. Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas with his first kill of the day. Maheen Rajesh with his second assist. Mann now on serve. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Tomer blocked. Blocked by Alexander Jackson. Went for the power spike there, but Jackson covering it perfectly for his first block of the day. Mann, the serve off the net court, diving dig by Bacon, kept alive by Smagula, tap over by Tomer. Now Rajesh sends up for Rojas, a diving dig by Vivar, set by Smagula, tap by Tomer, taken by Luciani, set by Rajesh, a spike cross court by De Rojas to tie us up at 18. Second kill for De Rojas. Third assist for Rajesh. Mann on serve for the Minutemen. 3 unanswered points from Lexington has tied us up at 18. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars the spike, dug out by Mann. Chased down by Rajesh. Roll shot by DeRojas, taken by Christopher. Set by Smagula. Roll shot Tomer, deflected and taken by DeRojas. Set by Rajesh. Spike blocked. Was it blocked? Or did it not go over? It looks like they might have been signaling that a Lexington player touched the net. Let's take a look at the replay, see if we can. Oh, it looks like it was a touch of the net. So not a block for Brookline, but they get the point on the violation. Rajesh sets up for DeRojas, who answers right back and gets the kill. 3 kills now for DeRojas. Rajesh 4 assists. And now Rajesh on serve. Taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars the spike blocked, recovered by Bacon. Set by Smagula. Vivars again, gets it this time. Great adjustment by Vivars. Went a little lower on that second spike to get that downward trajectory off the blockers, who are just like an inch back from the net. And so a straight down block was going to go into the net. Great read by the Brookline co-captain. 3 kills for Vivars, 6 assists for Smagula. Jacob Lamb on serve now for the Warriors. Still anyone's set here in frame number 1, 20-19, Brookline leads. The serve is taken by Vachtel, set by Siegel. Tap down the line is dug out by Christopher. Set by Smagula. Spike Vivars. Strong delivery from the co-captain. A nice defensive recovery by Christopher. And Vivars with back-to-back kills to give Brookline a multi-point lead here in the final stretch as a timeout is called by Lexington. Once again, my apologies for the bad Wi-Fi here. I wish there was more I could do about it. But no other network I can connect to except for my phone's hotspot, which has been getting less and less consistent the more people have come into the gym here. And we've got ourselves quite a crowd here in Lexington. And the match so far living up to its high rank billing. Out of the timeout, serve from Lamb, misses into the net. That's a tough miss for the Warriors as Lamb now subs out for Bacon. Lexington back on serve, they trail by just 1. DeRojas sends it over, taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars the spike deflected, and they could not recover it. Almost recovered along the back by Lexington, but not quite, as Vivars picks up his 5th kill of this first set. Smagula his 8th assist. Now this serve taken by Mann, set by Siegel, spike blocked, but blocked wide. Raybold had it covered there on the spike, I think by Jackson. As Jackson, I believe, got his first kill there, assisted by Jake Siegel, his 6th. Shallow serve taken by Tomer, set by Smagula. Christopher tried to send it to the back corner, missed it long, and we're tied at 22 apiece. Crucial points coming up here. Jacob Wall, the serve, received by Tomer. Set by Smagula. Raybold pushes it right down. A clutch point from Liam Raybold. 2nd kill so far. 9 assists for Smagula. Brookline 2 points away from winning the set, but only a 1-point lead over Lexington. 5R's the serve, too far. You cannot afford to have service errors here this late in a close set. Luciani on serve for the Minutemen. This set will be won by 2. And he sends it into the net. The two teams trading service errors at the worst possible point. And it's now set point for Brookline. But if Lexington gets the point, we go into a tiebreaker. Raybold serving for the set for Brookline. Galucci checks in for Lamb to give some more front court presence for the Warriors. Serve Raybold, taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. The spike could not be chased down. A huge kill from Vachtel. And we're gonna go into a tiebreaker here. Vachtel, his second kill. Rajesh, his 5th assist. 24-24. You have to win the set by 2. The serve from Vachtel, received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Tomer, the tap over, taken by Luciani. Sent on 2 by Rajesh. Maheen Rajesh with his first kill. Luciani gets the assist, and now it's set point for Lexington. And a timeout called by Brookline. The Minutemen trying to take a set off the top-ranked team in Division I here. Brookline's been in some tight sets before in this season against other top-ranked opponents like Natick and Newton North. But can they handle it here? Their backs to the wall. Set point for Lexington here in the first set. Vachtel the serve, and they watch it go out. Great watch by Andrew Bacon along the back line as Brookline gets to save that set point for free. Kais Alfakuri checking back in for Brookline, trying to give them some more size on the front line as he subs in place of Amir Tomer. Christopher the serve off the fingertips of Mann, chased down by Vachtel, and Mann bumps it over. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Alfakuri the spike. Kais Alfakuri off the bench with a clutch kill there. And Brookline has set point again. Tenth assist for Smagula, first kill for Alfakuri. Brookline serving for the set. Connor Christopher to send it over. And a timeout now called by Lexington. Boy, give a lot of credit to Kais Alfakuri. He was a rotational middle blocker last year as a freshman. This year he's been moved to a side hitter spot. He's, swapped between left and right side like most side hitters do. And his playing time has been very up and down this year, kind of platooning with guys like Connor Christopher and Amir Tomer behind the top hitter, Kristaps 5Rs. But Alfakuri always just seems ready to go right off the bench. And I'll tell you, when some of the other top hitters like 5Rs and Christopher graduate, Alfakuri is a player that Brookline is going to be so happy to have in the seasons to come. You can already see it. They're already happy to have him now. Out of the timeout, Christopher, the serve, received by Mann, Set by Rajesh. De Rojas sends it too far, and Brookline takes the set. Tried to go for the roll shot, and it did not work out for him, as Brookline takes the first set 27-25. So Brookline up 1-0 here in the match. Remember, first to 3 sets wins. And boy, after a thriller of a first set, who knows what else this match might have in store for us. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at Lexington High School. I'm going to take off my headset for a brief break here between sets, but I'll be back with the second set. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Start of the second set. Amir Tomer starts us off with the serve. Received by Mann, set by Rajesh, spike Vaktel, deflected and taken by Tomer. Set by Smigula. Vivars the push, and it could not be dug out by the Minutemen. Kristaps Vivars, smart decision making there, going for the two-handed push, as he didn't have that one in a good spot for a spike. His 6th kill, Smigula his 11th assist. This serve off the net court, but it's dug out by Manuelian. Set by Rajesh, this spike deflected, could not be followed up as Luciani gets the kill. 6 kills now for Alessandro Luciani, 6 assists for Mahin Rajesh. And we're tied at 1 to start the second set. This serve taken by Bacon, set by Smigula, spiked by Zach Spencer, is dug out by Luciani, set up for DeRojas, diving dig by Tomer, set by Smigula, roll shot by Vars, he got the deflection. Went for the upward trajectory to deflect it off the hands of the blockers as Vivars picks up his 7th kill. Smigula his 12th assist. Zach Spencer seeing playing time here in the second set. He goes on serve for the Warriors. And he sends it into the net. Spencer going to sub out now for the libero, Andrew Bacon. Now Lexington on serve. This is Mann. This one off the fingertips of Bacon, followed up by Christopher, barely bumped over by Smigula, taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. The spike out of the middle, deflected, taken by Tomer. Battle at the net, blocked, recovered by Vivars, set by Smigula, spike, Christopher got the deflection. A wild rally, Brookline barely staying in the point, but Connor Christopher gets his 2nd kill of the day as he gets the favorable deflection off the blocker's fingertips. Smigula his 13th assist. Smigula now the serve, received by Vaktel, set by Rajesh, spiked to Rojas, dug out by Tomer, bumped up by Smigula, roll shot by Vars, taken by Rajesh, set by Mann. Awkward tap over, received by Raybold, set by Smigula, pushed by Vivars, is blocked by Rajesh. Good adjustment there by the setter, Maheen Rajesh. He saw that push kill from Vivars to start the set, and he adjusted his block well for that one. Now the serve, received by Tomer, set by Smigula, spike Vivars, deflection, taken by Wall, bumped up by Rajesh, pushed over by Luciani, taken by Raybold, set by Smigula. Raybold, the hard spike right in a man's face, or right in front of his face, I should say, as Raybold picks up his 3rd kill there. Could not be dug out by number 3, Joshua Choi. Serve by Vars, received by Mann, set by Siegel, spike DeRojas, and DeRojas answers back. They're trading haymakers out here in Lexington. 4th kill for DeRojas, 7th assist for Siegel. Now DeRojas the serve off the fingertips, and it's an ace for Nicholas Sanchez DeRojas, his 2nd of the match, to give Lexington the lead 5-4. This serve off the net court, but dug out by Bacon, set by Smigula. Christopher the spike, missed it wide. Trying to avoid the blocker's hands there, but curved it a little bit too much to the left. 6-4, Lexington leads. DeRojas serve, taken by Tomer, set by Smigula. Tomer the spike, missed it wide again. Back-to-back wide spikes from the Warriors here as they now trail by 3. Alpha Khoury back in the game for Tomer. This serve dug out by Bacon, followed up by Smigula. Spike Christopher is blocked, recovered by Vivars, set by Smigula, tapped over by Vivars, taken by Siegel, bumped up by Choi, and nowhere to go for Lexington on that one. That's the tough thing sometimes when your setter gets the first hit. The second hit, sometimes it just doesn't go to the right spot. Raybold serve into the net. Brookline struggling with errors again early in this one, as Bacon subs in for Raybold on the back line there. On serve now is Wall. Received by Vivars, set by Smigula. The spike gets through for Zach Spencer. That one very close, but got the downward trajectory he needed off of that block. The blocker's just a little too far back from the net to send that one back. Christopher serve, dug out awkwardly, set by Siegel. Spike Vachtel gets the kill. Not sure if that was a deflection or if it just dropped on the back line. Vachtel his third kill, Siegel his 8th assist. Lexington back up by 3 as now they swap out setters. Rajesh back in for Siegel. Luciani on serve for the Minutemen. Something being checked on by the scorer's table. Okay, looks like they're trying to get some fans on the far side of the stands to move over to the near side for some reason. Score is 9-6 in favor of Lexington here in the second set. Serve Luciani sent over on one by Bacon, taken by Rajesh, bumped up by Wall. Vachtel the spike blocked back by Zach Spencer. All started with a valiant service receive by Andrew Bacon and then great coverage in the middle by Zach Spencer for his first block of the day. This serve received by Mann, set by Rajesh, pushed to the back, taken by Bacon, set by Smigula, spike off of Corey from the back, and he launches it too far. Again, Brookline just off on a lot of their spikes today. And they've got to settle in and get their sequences together. Vachtel serve, received by Bacon, set by Smigula. Vivars the spike. And that is more of what Brookline is looking for. Clean as a whistle on that sequence as Vivars picks up his 8th kill. Smigula his 16th assist. Jacob Lamb subbing in. He's gotten a lot more playing time on that back line today. Serve received by Mann, set by Rajesh. Spike to Rojas, could not be dug out. DeRojas his 5th kill, Rajesh 7th assist. Jackson subbing back in for Wall as Mann goes on serve for the Minutemen. This one received by Bacon, battle at the net, dug out by Vivars, set up by Bacon, tap over by Alpha Corey. Received by DeRojas, set by Rajesh, tap over by DeRojas, and they could not take care of it there as DeRojas, his 6th kill, and a timeout called by Brookline as Lexington now leads by 4. Now 6 kills each for 2 of the Lexington co-captains, Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas and Alessandro Luciani. Brookline with 8 kills from Kristaps Vivars to lead the way, but no other hitters with more than 3 kills for the Warriors. Out of the timeout, Adam Mann, the libero, back on serve for Lexington. The serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spike Vivars dug out by Mann, barely followed up by Rajesh, and De Rojas could not get it over. Perhaps not a full kill for Vivars, but a hard spike that they could not recover nonetheless. Lamb subbing back in. The serve dug out awkwardly, kept alive by Rajesh, punched over by De Rojas, chased down by Alpha Khoury, bumped by Smagula, spike by Vivars. Great control by Kristaps Vivars. A less than ideal first two hits, and Vivars makes the most of it with a powerful spike there. His 9th kill, Smagula his 17th assist. Serve Smagula received awkwardly and sent over on 2. Received by Lamb, set by Smagula. Christopher the spike, dug out. Great misdirect on the pass by Alex Smagula, and Connor Christopher follows through to get that through the blockers towards the back line to a point where it could not be dug out. 3 kills for Christopher, 18 assists for Smagula. Shallow serve taken by Vaktel, set by Rajesh. The spike is delivered by Luciani. Brookline had 3 straight points, but Luciani answers back with his 7th kill. Rajesh his 9th assist. This serve received by Alpha Khoury, set by Smagula. Vivars the spike from the right side this time for the kill. Vivars, the first player from either side to reach double-digit kills, as he's got 10. Smagula 19 assists. Serve Vivars received by number 9, set by Siegel. Spike blocked by Raybould. A big block from Liam Raybould to tie us up at 13, his 2nd block of the day. This serve received by Mann, set by Siegel. Spike Luciani gets through for the kill. 8 kills now for Luciani, 9 assists for Siegel. And once again, we're trading haymakers. On serve now, number 9, Liam Curtis. Serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Christopher spike is blocked by Luciani. Luciani doing a little bit of everything. He's now got 8 kills, 1 ace, 1 block, and 1 assist. 15-13. The Lexington lead as Curtis back on serve. And that one sails long. Good watch by Bacon as Brookline gets a free point there. Now some subs checking back in. Spencer back in for Lamb to add size on the front line as Liam Raybould goes on serve for the Warriors. This serve received awkwardly by Mann, could not be followed up. Liam Raybould's coming up with some big points today as his first ace of the match is going to tie us up at 15. This serve received by Mann, set by Siegel. The spike blocked and could not be followed up. Kais Alpha Khoury on the block. Like I said, Alpha Khoury saw a lot of time at middle blocker last year. He knows how to cover as a timeout is now called. 16-15. A narrow Brookline lead here in set number 2 after how close that first set was. Lexington showing today they really do belong in the top 5, no question about that, alongside some of the powerhouses from the Bay State Conference in Brookline, Natick, Newton North, and Needham. Lexington definitely showing themselves to be, in my, personal opinion, probably the strongest Division I team outside of the Bay State Conference. Make no mistake, even before the results of this match, I can tell you Lexington is going to be a team to watch out for come tournament time. Out of the timeout, Raybold back on serve, and his serve sails long. Knotted up at 16 after the missed serve there. Bacon back in along the back line for the Warriors. Now Jacob Wall on serve. Serve received by Vivars, set by Smagula. Spike by Zach Spencer. Muscles through the blockers for the kill. Spencer, his second kill. Smagula, assist number 20 on the day. Serve Christopher, received by Curtis, set by Siegel. Vachtel, the spike down the line, and it stays in for the kill. A powerful shot down the line from Nadav Vachtel, his 4th kill. Siegel, his 10th assist. Tied at 17 as it looks like another set is going to come down to the wire. Powerful serve sent back on one by Bacon, taken by Vachtel, set by Rajesh. Spike Luciani blocked back. Again, it's Alpha Khoury. Let's take a look at the replay here. Actually, I don't think that one went over. Yeah, I don't think that was a block. I don't think that one went over. Alpha Khoury's serve taken by Curtis, set by Rajesh. Spike Vachtel was blocked but recovered by Mann. Bumped up, tap over by Vachtel, taken by Vivars, bumped up by Smagula. Roll shot Vivars, received by Luciani, set by Rajesh. Push by Vachtel, and Vachtel gets the kill. 5th kill for Vachtel, 10th assist for Rajesh. One of those hits from Lexington, very close to hitting the pole, but they just barely avoid it to stay in the point and eventually get the point to tie us up at 18. This serve from Vachtel taken by Bacon, sent on 2 by Smagula, but it's dug out by Manuelian. Set by Rajesh, tap over by Luciani, taken by Smagula, set by Bacon. Push by Vivars is blocked. I think it was blocked by Rajesh. Maheen Rajesh, his 2nd block. Lexington up 19-18. Vachtel on serve, dug out by Alpha Khoury on 1, tap down, recovered by Spencer, bumped up by Smagula, tap over by Bacon, taken by Luciani, set by Rajesh. Curtis the spike, he missed it. Defensive hustle can be everything sometimes in volleyball, because sometimes all you got to do is stay in a point long enough for your opponent to make a mistake, and that's exactly what Brookline did. Okay, looks like now we've reconnected just barely. Just barely. That was tough. 21-19, Lexington leads Brookline here in set number 2. This serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars, the spike, he delivers. Vivars answering back strong there, his 11th kill. Smagula assist number 21. And they needed that in a big way to try and get this one back. Smagula serving, trying to tie us up at 21. Looks like they're adjusting the pole a little bit to make sure anything that hits the pole is, a proper violation. Smagula's serve taken by Curtis, set by Rajesh. Quick spike, Jackson blocked back. Jackson recovers, set by Rajesh. Luciani, the long spike, taken by Smagula, but it goes off the ceiling. Luciani with his 10th kill. Rajesh his 12th assist. The ceiling will get you at any gym, just in different ways. This serve taken by Alpha Kuri, set by Smagula. Vivars again. Kristaps Vivars, a man who knows how to step up when things are getting tight. His 12th kill. Smagula his 22nd assist. Vivars now the serve taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. Spike Luciani is blocked back. Powerful block there. I think it might have been Raybold, but I'm going to double check. It might have been Christopher. That was Raybold. Third block for Liam Raybold to tie us up at 22. Serve taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. From the back, the spike dug out by Vivars, followed up off the ceiling by Smagula, and Kais Alpha Kuri with another clutch kill down the stretch. Second kill for Alpha Kuri. You can see that first hit off the ceiling. Smagula just had to race to it, and Alpha Kuri making the best of a less than ideal pass to pick up his second kill. And boy, how clutch have those two kills been for Kais Alpha Kuri. Smagula his 23rd assist. Brookline leading 23-22 as a timeout is called, and once again we have got a down-to-the-wire nail-biter of a set between Brookline and Lexington. The first one ended in a 27-25 win for the Warriors. And if Lexington gets one more point here, then this set will once again be won by the narrowest of margins at 2 points. Can Brookline finish the job and go up 2-0, or will Lexington battle back and tie us up at 1 set apiece? Here we go, out of the timeout, Vivars on serve. Serve received by Curtis, bumped up by Siegel. Luciani, the spike, missed it wide. A less than ideal angle on the pass. Luciani had to get around his setter for that one and was turned a bit too much as he missed that one wide. Set point now for Brookline. Vivars the serve, taken by Curtis, bumped up by Siegel. Roll shot, taken by Smagula, set by Vivars, pushed over by Christopher. Taken by Voktel, set by Siegel. The spike by Luciani, deflected, taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Raybold spike blocked, recovered by Christopher, bumped up by Alpha Kuri. Vivars spike blocked back by Jackson. Alexander Jackson, his second block of the day. We're not done yet here in set number 2. Still set point for Brookline as the Warriors call timeout. Out of this timeout, a very big point coming up. If Brookline scores, they will win the set. If Lexington scores, we will go into another tiebreaker for the second set in a row. Boy, you talk about a nice preview of what we're going to get in a couple of weeks once we're battling in the playoffs. I mean, this is a playoff atmosphere right here. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling it down to the wire in a nail-biter. Here we go. Liam Curtis on serve for the Minutemen. Serve taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Alpha Kuri, no deflection, he missed it long. And we'll go into a tiebreak. Curtis back on serve. It's a win by 2 situation once again. Serve received by Alpha Curry. That's over on one. Pushed back. Alpha Curry recovers. Bumped up awkwardly by Bacon. Pushed over by Vars. Taken by Curtis. Set by Siegel. Spike Vachtel is blocked. Blocked by Alpha Curry. Redemption for the miss on both the spike and on the initial service receive as he gets a huge block there. Brookline with set point again. Raybold serving for the set for Brookline. Serve taken by Mann. Set by Siegel. Vachtel the spike blocked again! It's Connor Christopher! Brookline clutches it out once again in the second set as they take a 2-0 lead. The final score of the second set, Brookline 26, Lexington 24. My goodness me, 2 sets decided by the narrowest of margins. But like that, Brookline 1 set away from winning this match. And I'll tell you, if you're the Brookline coaching staff, however you feel about the sequences leading up to these tight moments, you've got to feel good about how your team is performing in the clutch in these last couple of sets. Between the second and third sets here, I'd like to take a moment for a local charity spotlight. I'd like to tell you about the Brookline Food Pantry. The Brookline Food Pantry provides groceries to Brookline residents in need of food assistance. The pantry has been serving an average of 650 households each week, and they are always looking for more people willing to lend a hand, whether that be through monetary donations, direct food donations, or volunteers in the pantry. Food donations can be made at United Parish at 210 Harvard Street in Coolidge Corner on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Monetary donations can be made online at the food pantry's website, brooklinefoodpantry.org. Go online or call 617-800-5339 for more information about how you can volunteer with the pantry and help feed your community. Once again, that's brooklinefoodpantry.org or call 617-800-5339. And all that information is in the description section down below. All right, here we go, set number 3. If Brookline can finish it in this set, they would win the match. But if Lexington wins this set, we go on to a 4th set. And with how close this has been, this still feels like anybody's match here. Starting us off is Adam Mann. His serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spike Raybold is blocked by Vachtel. Kind of a weird alignment there. They had Liam Raybold hitting from the side, and Vachtel taking advantage, getting his second block of the match. Mann back on serve. Received by Bacon at the net. Battle won by Alex Smagula. I think we can call that one a block for Smagula, as that kind of went over the net, and Smagula, the second one to touch it there. Call that his first block of the match. Smagula now on serve for the Warriors. His serve is taken by Wall, set by Siegel. The spike down the line, or rather down the middle by Vachtel. Vachtel starting off strong as he gets his 6th kill. Siegel his 11th assist. Now Jacob Wall wearing the libero jersey for this set on serve. Received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spike Raybold deflected and taken by Mann, set by Siegel. The spike blocked, recovered by Wall, set by Siegel. Another spike blocked again, recovered again, this time by Mann, set by Siegel. Long roll shot Luciani, received by Bacon off the ceiling. Smagula bumps it, roll shot Christopher off the fingertips, chased down for the second hit, off the ceiling. It's bumped over by Vachtel, taken by Tomer, set by Smagula, pushed down by Raybold, dug out, followed up by Siegel, pushed over, taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spike Vivars. A wild rally from both teams, and Kristaps Vivars the one to end it with his 13th kill. 24 assists now for Smagula. This serve taken by Wall, set by Siegel. Spike blocked out of the middle, or missed. If it was blocked, it was Liam Raybold. Let's take a look at the replay here, see if this indeed was a block. No, that one just missed. Serve, now set by Siegel. Spike, this time blocked. Amir Tomer, no question. The big block against Luciani. Four to 2. The Brookline early lead here. Vivars the serve, taken by Wall, set by Siegel. Spike Vachtel through the blockers for the kill. 12 assists now for Siegel, 7 kills for Nadav Vachtel. Now Alessandro Luciani on serve for the Minutemen. Powerful serve taken by Vivars, set by Smagula, punched over by Tomer, and they're gonna, a violation. It was Lexington that touched the net. I thought Tomer was at a dangerous risk of touching the net, but he was able to hit that padded pole instead, the padded post instead, and Lexington touched the net on that one. Raybold serve, received by Mann, bumped up by Rajesh. Vachtel the spike deflected, chased down by Tomer, bumped up by Smagula, pushed over by Vivars, and they can't dig it out. A dangerous tumble towards the scorer's table there, as Vivars gets the push kill there, his 14th. He can kill you in so many different kinds of ways. Raybold serve, received by Mann, set by Rajesh, spike by Vachtel. Clean as a whistle there for the kill. Vachtel's 8th as he is off to a hot start here. 13 assists now for Maheen Rajesh. Vachtel's serve taken by Tomer, set by Smagula. Christopher the spike deflected and taken by Rajesh. Bumped up by Wall. Long spike Luciani off the blocker's hands for the kill. 11 kills now for Luciani. First assist of the day for Jacob Wall. A 1-point game here in set number 3. Vachtel's serve, received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Tomer the spike off the net court, dug out just barely by Luciani, followed up by Lochtel and bumped over, and a bump kill there for Colby Manuelian. Brookline got confused on that one, and Manuelian able to get his first kill of the day in some strange fashion there. Vachtel, his first assist. Serve taken by Tomer, set by Smagula, spike Spencer, taken by Wall, bumped up and punched over by Rajesh, taken by Smagula, set by Bacon, and Vivars with a rare miss as he sends that one down into the net. Vachtel's serve, received by Vivars, set by Smagula. Tomer spike blocked, recovered by Vivars, set by Smagula. Now the roll shot from Christopher, received by Luciani, set by Rajesh. The spike, it goes for the kill from Mann. Adam Mann, who's played the libero position the past 2 sets, gets his first kill. Rajesh, assist number 14. Out comes the towel to wipe down a spot on Brookline's side. 8-6, Lexington leads here in set number 3. Vachtel back on serve. This one received by Vivars, set by Smagula. Quick spike by Zach Spencer. Both teams have been getting everybody involved in this one. Zach Spencer picking up his 3rd kill. Smagula assist number 26. Now this serve from Christopher, received by Wall, set by Rajesh. Mann goes for the deep roll shot. It's taken by Christopher, set by Smagula. Vivars off the net cord for the kill. Vivars was taking a hard charge from the back to generate some power there, but the net cord kills all of that power as he picks up his 15th kill. This serve received awkwardly by Wall, set by Rajesh, punched over by Mann, taken again by Christopher, set by Smagula. Tomer tap blocked, recovered by Bacon. Oh, a violation on Lexington as they touched the net. I think it was Rajesh who touched it there as Brookline takes the 9-8 lead. 3 unanswered points for the Warriors. Serve Christopher, received by Vachtel, set by Rajesh. Mann the spike, and Mann delivers with the kill. Adam Mann, his 2nd kill. Rajesh, his 15th assist. All squared at 9 apiece. In comes Liam Curtis to go on serve. Received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Tomer the spike, gets the kill. Tomer's had his ups and downs in this match. He's been subbed out at different points for Kaisal Fakuri, but he picks up his 2nd kill there. Smagula, his 28th assist. Tomer's serve taken by Curtis, set by Rajesh. The spike gets through off the blocker's hands. That's a kill for Jackson. 2nd kill for Alexander Jackson. 16 assists for Rajesh. Rajesh now on serve. Received by Tomer, set by Smagula. Spencer taps it over, diving dig by Curtis. Battle at the net, recovered by Bacon, but he sends it off of the pole there. It looks like Coach Lexi De La Cruz trying to appeal something. Trying to say there was some kind of illegal hit on Lexington, but no dice. Unfortunately, in the chaos, I didn't see who got the kill there for Lexington. My fault there. Serve received by Bacon. Battle at the net is won by Lexington, but Brookline manages to get it over. And Kristaps Vivars pushes it to the back corner. Brookline looks dead to rights on that point. And yet Vivars making something out of nothing there. His 16th kill. And Smagula, the second to last to touch it, he gets his 29th assist. Credit to Smagula and Spencer once again for scrapping to keep that ball alive after losing the battle at the net. All tied up at 11. Serve from Lamb, received by Curtis, set by Siegel. Tap over by Jackson. Jackson his third kill, Siegel his 13th assist. 12-11, Lexington leads. Mann now on serve. Off the fingertips of Bacon, but chased down by Christopher. Punched by Rabel, but it's blocked by Jackson. Alexander Jackson really finding his form here as he picks up his third block. And that's really the first time in a while we've seen a bad service receive. Both teams have been doing pretty good at receiving serves so far today as Bacon receives that one, set by Smagula, long spike Christopher, taken by Mann, set by Siegel. Luciani taps it over, dug out by Vivars, set by Smagula, spike Tomer from the back, drops in. Amir Tomer, good placement there, coming in from the back line for that top spin spike there. His third kill, Smagula his 30th assist. Smagula's serve taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. Tap, battle at the net, barely recovered by Brookline, but they call an illegal underhit against Rabel there. Brookline again almost able to hustle defensively, but no dice on that one as an infraction called on the third touch. Wall the serve into the net. Feels like it's been a while since we've seen a service error. Both of these teams were kind of struggling with errors early in the first set, but over the course of this match, they've really dialed in and found their rhythm. Both teams have. Vivars the serve, received by Wall, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike. Powers it past the blockers for the kill. His 12th. Siegel his 14th assist as he will now check out for Rajesh. Luciani now on serve. And he launches it. Lexington starting to lose their rhythm on their serves, and that could prove costly. Remember, this sport is designed so that you have to win your service points if you're going to win it all. Raybold now on serve for the Warriors. The serve is taken by Mann, set by Rajesh, pushed and blocked, recovered, set by Rajesh, long spike Luciani, deflected and taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Tomer, the roll shot, taken by Wall, over on one! Jacob Wall with the surprise defensive kill there as he sends that one over on one, and Brookline was not ready for it. 16-14, we're starting to enter the late stages of this third set, and once again it's a nail biter. Vachtel's serve into the net. Again, Lexington giving Brookline all these freebies, allowing them to stay in this third set here. 3 straight missed serves by the Minutemen. Christopher's serve taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Tap by Mann is dug out by Christopher, set by Smagula. Spike Tomer gets the downward trajectory off the blocks for the kill. Amir Tomer with 4 kills. Smigula with 31 assists, and a nice defensive play to start it by Connor Christopher. This serve taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Man, the spike. And he gets it, a deflection there, I believe, for the kill. Man, sending that one down the line, his 3rd kill. Rajesh with his 17th assist. Lexington back in the lead, 17-16. Curtis now on serve. This serve received by Vivar, set by Smigula. Tomer the spike, and he sails it. No deflection. Brookline wanted a deflection call badly there, and they did not get it. And you see the difference. When you get your serves in, give your opponent a chance to make a mistake. As a timeout is now called by Brookline, with Lexington leading by 2 here in the 3rd set. Once again, these two teams trading points back and forth. We haven't really seen any big leads so far in this one. I mean, it feels like the biggest lead we've seen all day from either side has been about 4 points. Okay, looks like we've reconnected. Sorry about that, folks. We missed a long serve by Lexington out of the timeout. It's a 1-point game here. Tomer's serve received by Manuelian, set by Rajesh. A spike is going to get through from Jackson. Alexander Jackson, his 4th kill. Rajesh, after picking up his 18th assist, he'll go on serve. 19-17, the Lexington lead. Serve received by Tomer, set by Smigula. Vivar's the spike. Cannot be chased down off the deflection. Another kill for Kristaps Vivars, as once again he shows off his power. His 17th kill of the match. Smigula his 32nd assist. 19-18. Jacob Lamb serving as Brookline hopes to tie. His serve dug out, but over on one as Vivars punishes it with the on-one spike to tie us up at 19. 18 kills now for Vivars, as a bad service receive was punished there. This serve taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. Spike Luciani, dug out by Tomer, bumped up by Lamb, roll shot Vivars, taken by Vogtel, set by Siegel. Luciani spike again, deflected and followed up by Smigula, bumped up by Lamb. Spike Vivars, sent on one and sent down on one by Liam Raybould. Liam Raybould, his 4th kill, as he's come through with a number of clutch points here today, as he goes for the closed fist swing, as once again Lexington found themselves sending a ball over on one when they didn't want to, as their defense was being pressured. (20-19), the Brookline lead. The Warriors 5 points away from ending this match in straight sets, which, considering how close this entire match has been, that would really be something. I mean, to me, this match already feels like a strong statement from both teams. But ultimately, how strong the statement is depends on how it ends. Lamb, the serve out of the timeout, received by Curtis, set by Siegel. The spike by Mann is blocked, but blocked wide. Tied up at 20. 4th kill for Adam Mann 15th assist for Jake Siegel. Mann now on serve. And a bad watch by Bacon that time as Adam Mann gets the ace to give Lexington back the lead. Bacon's had some good watches along the back line today, but that one was a mistake. This serve he receives, bumped up by Smagula. Spike Vivars is into the net. Back-to-back mistakes by Brookline. They find themselves trailing by 2, and Brookline's going to call a timeout. 3 straight points for Lexington out of that timeout. A kill from Adam Mann, an ace from Mann, and then a missed spike by Vivars. And now the Minutemen up 22-20. Now we'll see how Brookline adjusts out of the timeout. Trailing by 2 here. Lexington needs just 3 more points to force a 4th set. They've got to adjust the pole once again. Lexington taking the opportunity to huddle up as the pole getting adjusted there. The serve from Mann, received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Raybold overdoes it on the push. Another mistake by Brookline, and now Lexington 2 points away from taking this 3rd set. Serve received by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars the spike, blocked wide. When all else fails, you go for the raw power. Kristaps Vivars with his 19th kill. Smagula his 33rd assist. But Brookline still needs 2 more points to tie this up. Serve is shallow, dug out by Walls, set by Siegel. The spike off the deflection. It's taken by Tomer. Set by Smagula. Vivars again, taken by Wall, bumped up by Vogtel, pushed down by Vivars, pushed back over, recovered by Christopher, set by Smagula. A roll shot by Vivars. He never stops attacking. Kristaps Vivars with his 20th kill. Perfectly sent to the back corner. Smagula his 34th assist. This serve is taken by Mann, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike, deflected and taken by Tomer. Set by Smagula. Vivars, roll shot deflected, taken by Vogtel. Set by Siegel from the back, it's Mann. Missed it. Aiming for the corner, he just missed it long and wide. And we're tied up at 23. 3 unanswered points for the Warriors down the stretch as Lexington calls timeout. And for the 3rd set in a row, the final margin is guaranteed to be 2 points. The closest margin of victory possible in the sport of volleyball. And that is going to be our margin for the 3rd set in a row. Will it be a 3rd straight set win for the Warriors? Can they finish it in a sweep? Or will Lexington finally finish the job in a close set against Brookline and force a 4th set? Again, folks, these are the thrills you have to brace yourself for once the playoffs roll around. Because I promise you, it's going to be this thrilling, especially when we get into the later rounds. You know, the Elite 8, the Final 4, things like that. It's going to be this thrilling. Alex Smagula on serve out of the timeout. Serve dug out by Wall, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike, gets it through for the kill. And it's set point for Lexington. 13th kill for Luciani, 16th assist for Siegel. Substitution, Curtis coming in for Jackson to man that back line. Bit of confusion on this substitution. Slows down the energy a bit, which if you're Lexington, that's got to be a little bit tough because you're riding high at set point right now. Granted, Lexington's had a few set points already this match, and they've failed to deliver on any of them. The Minutemen have had at least one set point in each of the first 2 sets. Brookline's been able to defend them every time so far. But all it takes is one mistake from the Warriors, and Lexington will take this set. Okay, now they've got the subs lined up properly for Lexington. Jacob Wall will be serving. Set point for Lexington here, and oh my goodness. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. It's a charged moment. You know, a very big, high-stakes moment coming up here, and we've got confusion with the officials on a substitution. That's just tough. I mean, you just know that if Wall, like, misses his serve after all of this, the Lexington fans are going to be pissed at the officials. All right, here we go. For real this time. Jacob Wall serving for the set. Serve received by Bacon, set by Smigula. Vivars the spike, dug out by Mann, set by Siegel. Spike Luciani blocked back, recovered by Manuelian, set by Vuctel. Another spike blocked wide. And Lexington does finish the set. Luciani with his 14th kill. As Nadav Vuctel picks up his 2nd assist. And with a final score of 23-25, we are going to go to a 4th set here in Lexington. A chaotic final point, but good fortitude by Lexington to get the set, to win the set point they could not win in those first 2 frames. It is a match of inches out here in Lexington. The Warriors taking each of the first 2 sets by 2 points. The Minutemen taking the 3rd set by 2 points. 2-1 the score as we will go to a 4th set. Oops, I'm gonna take a minute to switch out my camera batteries, folks. It's gonna go black for a sec, just hold on. All right, there we go. I think I might need to up the brightness just a smidge. There we go. Maybe a tad bit more. That looks good. Here we go, fourth set. Smagula starting us off. The serve received by Mann, set by Rajesh. Long spike dug out by Smagula, bumped up by Bacon. Vivars, the roll shot taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Voktel, the spike dug out by Bacon, set by Smagula. Tomer, the roll shot taken by Luciani, set by Rajesh. Now Mann spikes it into the net. These two teams holding nothing back here. As you can tell, they're bringing everything on the attack. Serve is shallow, but dug out, set by Rajesh. Voktel punches it, dug out by Smagula, bumped up by Bacon, pushed over by Vivars, taken by Voktel, set by Rajesh. Spike Mann again, he misses into the net. Back-to-back misses by Adam Mann give Brookline an early 2-0 lead here in set number 4. Quick serve from Smagula, and he messes that one up, sends it into the net. Now on serve is Voktel. Serve dug out by Bacon, bumped up by Smagula. Christopher the spike blocked, but Christopher recovers. Set by Smagula. Spike Vivars is blocked, and it's just long. That's the power of Kristaps Vivars. Your block goes to the exact direction you want, and yet there's still too much power, and it flies out. Serve taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Spike Mann gets through for the kill. Adam Mann not giving up on his hits after those two early misses, and he gets the kill that time, his 5th. Rajesh his 19th assist. Liam Curtis now on serve for Lexington. Off the net court, taken by Tomer, set by Smagula, punched by Rabel, dug out by Curtis, but sent wide. Valiant effort by Liam Curtis, dropping to the floor to try and get that one, but no dice as it sails wide. Liam Raybould, his 5th kill. Alex Smagula, his 36th assist. Now Raybould on serve following the kill. Received by Voktel, set by Rajesh. Man, the spike through the blockers again. 6 kills now for Mann. 20 assists for Rajesh. As once again, this one looking tight early. Serve Rajesh. Dug out by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spencer the spike. Cannot be chased down. Zach Spencer, his 4th kill, as we've had so many different names involved from both sides throughout this match. 5-3 now, the Brookline lead. Serve Christopher, taken by Voktel, set by Siegel, spike Jackson, and Brookline can't dig it out. Alexander Jackson gets the kill there. Assist number 17 for Siegel. Now this serve, and Bacon at the last second decides to watch and makes a good decision. Now Amir Tomer on serve. This one shallow, sent over on one by Curtis, taken by Christopher, set by Smagula. Spencer sends it down, dug out by Curtis, barely followed up by Voktel, and bumped over by Mann. Taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Vivars, the spike, dug out by Mann, tapped over on two, and Brookline touched the net. Powerful defensive presence by Adam Mann on the back line, digging out two hard spikes. And then I don't know who it was who got the tap on that ball for Lexington, but that probably caused the touch of the net by the Brookline player. Serve taken by Tomer, barely chased down by Smagula, but no dice there. A bad receive for the Warriors. I think we can generously give an ace to Jacob Wall on that one. This serve taken by Tomer, set by Smagula. Vivars wins the battle at the net, sending it off the hands of the blockers. Smart decision making by Kristaps Vivars for his 22nd kill, as he knew if he tried to push forward, it was going to be blocked. So instead he pushes to the side as it scrapes off the blocker's hands and gives him the point. 22 kills for Vivars, 38 assists for Smagula. Lamb the serve, taken by Mann, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike, blocked, but recovered by Manuelian, bumped over by Luciani. Taken by Lamb, set by Smagula. Vivars, the spike gets through. Make it 23 kills for Kristaps Vivars, 39 assists for Alex Smagula. This serve taken by Mann, set by Siegel. Voktel the spike, blocked wide. Voktel his 9th kill. Siegel his 18th assist. This serve taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Vivars a spike perfectly to the back corner. Vivars finding his rhythm in a big way here in set number 3. That's his 24th kill, 40 assists for Alex Smagula. The most kills I've ever seen Vivars get in a match is 29, which he got against Lincoln Sudbury last year. This serve taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. Roll shot Voktel, taken by Smagula, bumped up by Raybold, bumped over by Vivars, taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. Punch down, taken by Smagula, set by Christopher. Vivars the spike. Beautifully controlled cross-court spike for the kill as Vivars, a man on a mission here in set number 4. His 25th kill as Connor Christopher picks up his 2nd assist of the day. This serve received by Wall, set by Rajesh. Spike Luciani blocks, Luciani recovers. Followed up by Wall, bumped over by Voktel. Taken by Lamb, set by Smagula. Christopher punches it over, taken by Rajesh, set by Manuelian. Awkward bump over by Luciani, spiked right back in their face by Liam Raybold. Bit of an awkward sequence there for Lexington, and Raybold made him pay with his 6th kill of the match. Smagula now on serve, and a timeout is going to be called by Lexington as Brookline has built a noticeable lead here, 11-7. Once again, my apologies for all of the bad Wi-Fi connection. I will upload a recorded version of this later tonight, and I'll share that link with everybody after I upload it. But hopefully you're still able to hear my calls and follow the action to a certain degree, as it's been a heck of a match so far. As I said, I don't know exactly what the personal best in kills is for Kristaps Vivars for his career, because obviously I haven't been at every match. But out of all the matches that I've been to, the highest number I've seen him go is 29 kills in a 4-set match against Lincoln Sudbury when Brookline was missing some of their top hitters. Now he's got 25 here against Lexington in this 4th set We'll see how high he can go. Out of the timeout, serve from Smagula, taken by Mann. Awkwardly followed up by Rajesh, and they can't get the third bump over. Just a little bit short of an ace there, but a good serve from Alex Smagula as a bad receive from Lexington. And we got a first-time sub coming in. This is number 18, Evan Carroll, checking in place of Colby Manuelian. Smagula's serve taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Oh my gosh, an illegal double hit. A couple of rare mistakes for the Minutemen. An erroneous service receive and now an erroneous double hit. We've not seen a lot of these kinds of mistakes. Smagula the serve. Taken by Mann, set by Rajesh. Vaktel the spike, dug out by Smagula, bumped up by Vivars, punched over by Christopher, taken by Rajesh, bumped up by Wall. The spike, was there a deflection? No, Luciani misses it too far. Smagula now on serve. Serve received by Mann, set by Rajesh. Tap over by Carroll, received by Lamb, set by Smagula, spike Vivars, deflected and taken by Luciani, set by Rajesh. Vaktel the spike, dug out by Smagula somehow. A battle at the net is won by Vaktel but recovered by Christopher. Bumped up by Lamb, spike Vivars, and he misses it long. Another wild sequence there. Ends in a long spike for Brookline. This serve from Vaktel, and hesitation leads to disaster for Lamb on the back line there. As Vaktel gets his first ace, Nadav Vaktel, he's done a little bit of everything. 9 kills, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 1 ace. This serve taken by Lamb, set by Smagula, spike Vivars, no question. Hand to hardwood as he went straight down with that one. Vivars sometimes really likes to do this, just rush in from behind into a sea of middle hitters and be the one to take the hit himself. 26 kills for him, 41 assists for Smagula, a 15-9 lead for the Warriors here in set number 4. This serve taken awkwardly but sent over on 2 and sent back on 1. Liam Raybold punishing again. Seven kills for Raybold. 16-9. Vivars back on serve as Lexington taking time to wipe up some of the court there. Serve Vivars taken by Wall, set by Rajesh. Mann the spike, and Mann answers with a kill. That is 7 kills for Adam Mann, 21 assists for Maheen Rajesh. And the Lexington fans trying to bring some noise so they can help their team rally as they trail by 6. That 16-9 lead Brookline had, I think, was the largest lead that either team has had all day today. Curtis the serve, taken by Lamb, set by Smagula. Spike off of Corey is blocked by Jackson. 4th block of the day for Alexander Jackson. Lexington trying to find life here. They still trail by 5. Serve received by Lamb. Set by Smagula. Vivars from the back, dug out by, I think, Luciani. Set by Rajesh. Mann the tap, deflected. Christopher recovers, followed up by Raybold. Bumped over by Alpha Corey. Taken by Vaktel. Set by Rajesh. Tap over by Mann. Received by Smagula. Bumped up by Lamb. Tap over by Alpha Corey. and they keep it alive. Luciani and then man and then pushed over. Taken by Lamb, set by Smigula. Christopher the spike, dug out again, this time by Vachtel. Set by Curtis, punched over by Mann, taken by Smigula, set by Lamb. Spike Christopher deflected and taken by Luciani. Set by Rajesh, spike Mann off the net cord, taken by Christopher. Set by Smigula, Alpha Curry, tap over, taken by Luciani. Set by Rajesh. Spike Vachtel from the back, received by Vivars. Set by Smigula. Vivars sails it too far. What a rally that one was. And I think Vivars might have got a little overexcited in deciding to receive that last ball instead of letting it fly out. And he tried to end it himself with a home run swing there and launched it too far. 3 unanswered points from Lexington as Brookline calls timeout. Trying to slow down the momentum of the Minutemen as they're trying to launch a comeback here. And boy, if you ever want to check how powerful an offense is performing without having to add up all the kills of the different players, just add up the assists of the setters. Alex Smigula with 41 assists for Brookline. For Lexington, Maheen Rajesh and Jake Siegel with 39 combined assists. Just tells you how powerful both teams have been today. Out of the timeout, Curtis on serve. Received by Vivars, set by Smigula. Raybold. A big delivery from Liam Raybold out of the timeout. His 8th kill puts a stop to the point streak for Lexington as Smigula picks up assist number 42. Raybold the serve, received awkwardly, set by Rajesh, spike blocked. It was blocked by Zach Spencer. Second block of the day for Zach Spencer. Brookline back up by 6. Raybold serve taken by Vachtel, set by Rajesh, punched over by Mann, received by Alpha Corey. Set by Smigula, spike Christopher, and Christopher delivers with a kill, and Brookline out of the timeout has answered Lexington's 3-point streak with a 3-point streak of their own. Christopher, his 4th kill, Smigula, his 43rd assist. Timeout Lexington. Seems like the Wi-Fi connection is doing a little better since I decided to lift up my phone closer to the laptop. Okay, seems like we've now reconnected. Brookline once again leading by 7. After 3 straight nail-biter sets, Brookline trying to finish the job with a slightly more comfortable margin here in set number 4. Raybold serve, taken by Vachtel, set by Rajesh, spike Mann. Adam Mann delivering out of the timeout. His 8th kill, Rajesh, his 22nd assist. Now serving Rajesh, received by Vivars, and a tap over by Spencer. Dug out by Mann, set by Rajesh, spike Luciani. And Luciani from that right side, once again he delivers 15 kills. Rajesh his 23rd assist. Serve received by Vivars, set by Smigula, spike Christopher, deflected and taken by Rajesh. Set by Curtis, spike is blocked but recovered by Jackson. Set by Vachtel, this spike deflected and taken by Smigula. bumped up by Bacon. Christopher, the roll shot, dug out awkwardly by Rajesh. Off the ceiling, Curtis follows it up. A push is blocked wide. Luciani. Oops, put that on the wrong one. There we go. 3 straight points again from Lexington as Luciani picks up his 16th kill. Rajesh the serve, taken by Bacon, set by Smagula, spike Spencer. Big answer from Zach Spencer. As Brookline the first to reach 20 points. 5 kills for Spencer, 44 assists for Smagula. Christopher the serve, taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. Spike blocked. It was blocked by Alpha Khoury. Three blocks now for Kais Alpha Khoury. Brookline back up by 6. They are 4 points away from winning the match. Christopher serve, received by Curtis, set by Siegel, spike Luciani, and he missed it wide. Trying to curve it around the blockers and send it down the line, but curved it just a bit too much. 22-15. Christopher serve, taken by Curtis, set by Siegel. Luciani the spike, deflected and taken by Vivars, bumped up by Alpha Khoury, bumped over by Bacon after it ricochets off the ceiling. Curtis to Siegel to Luciani, deflected and cannot be followed up. Lexington not backing down as Alessandro Luciani picks up his 17th kill of the day. Jake Siegel his 19th assist. Serve from Mann, received by Bacon, set by Smagula, spike Alpha Khoury. Cannot be followed up, too close to the benches. Kais Alpha Khoury, he's been delivering strong points down the stretch all day today. Picks up his 3rd kill there. Smagula his 45th assist. Brookline now having some substitution confusion of their own. Brookline 2 points away from winning this match. What a hard-fought match it has been. But Brookline has really found their control in terms of taking control of the set here in set number 4. Kais Alpha Khoury on serve, and it goes off the chest of Mann. For a service ace, he was trying to dodge out of the way and he couldn't. First ace of the day for Kais Alpha Khoury, and now he is serving for the match. It all comes down to this, 24-16. Brookline needs just 1 point to win it. Serve Alpha Khoury, taken by Mann, set by Siegel, spike Luciani, and he drops it in. Not done yet as Luciani gets his 18th kill. Siegel his 20th assist. Now Amir Tomer getting set to sub in for Brookline as it is still match point for the Warriors. Lexington would need 7 unanswered points just to tie. Serve from Wall, received by Tomer, set by Smagula, spike Vivars to end it! Who else but Kristaps Vivars with his 27th kill of the day to win the match for Brookline. A powerful down-to-the-wire back-and-forth match between these two top 5 ranked teams. And in the end, it is Brookline still standing tall in that number 1 spot as they claim victory over number 5 Lexington The final score, Brookline 3 sets, Lexington 1 set. Final set scores 27-25, 26-24, 23-25, 25-17. And you know what? Even if they lost, I think Lexington has a lot of reason to feel proud and feel excited about what their team can do once the postseason rolls around, with how strong they just played against the #1 ranked team in the state, forcing them to a tiebreaker 2 sets in a row, and then taking a set off of them in another close frame. You know, they might have run out of gas in that 4th set, but they gave the top-ranked team a real fight today. And so they should hold their heads up high. A note in the live chat from Kenneth B. Christopher saying, great job, Jesse. Thank you as always, Ken. You know, again, my apologies for the bad Wi-Fi today, but I'll upload the fully recorded version of this broadcast. Final unofficial stats for this match for Lexington. You know what, let's start with Brookline. For Brookline, Kristaps Vivars with a team leading 27 kills. Alex Smagula, 46 assists, 1 kill and 1 block. Liam Raybold, 8 kills, 3 blocks and 1 ace. Zach Spencer, 5 kills, 2 blocks. Connor Christopher, 4 kills, 1 block and 2 assists. Amir Tomer, 4 kills, 1 block. And Kaisal Fakuri with 3 kills, 3 blocks and 1 ace. For Lexington, Alessandro Luciani with 18 kills, 1 ace, 1 block, and 1 assist. Nadav Vaktel with 9 kills, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 1 ace. Alexander Jackson, 5 kills, 4 blocks. Nicholas Sanchez de Rojas, 6 kills, 2 aces, 1 block. Maheen Rajesh with 23 assists, 1 kill and 2 blocks. Jake Siegel, 20 assists. Adam Mann, 8 kills and 1 ace. Jacob Wall, 1 assist, 1 kill, 1 ace. And Colby Manuelian with 1 kill. Marsha Buchanan and Ed in the live chat saying, great game, but a definite wake-up call for the Warriors. And absolutely, I think, you know, Brookline, they take matches like this, as well as their 1 loss to Natick, as well as their 5-set match earlier this season against Newton North, as indicators that this is not going to be a gimme come playoff time. I mean, the top teams have given them the business, and they've stood tall in a lot of those tests, but 1 loss and it's over come state tournament time. So we'll see how they handle things come the state tournament. Thank you all for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'll be back on coverage of this boys volleyball team on Friday for Brookline's senior night game against Wayland. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout for the stream link for that one. Thank you to all those who brought the good vibes in the live chat today. One last note from Marsha Buchanan and Ed saying, great job, Jesse. How do you keep the names straight? Well, I will say today was a challenge. They had a lot of really thrilling rallies today, and they really tested me. You know, happy to provide a good broadcast as always. Be sure to go down in the description section of this video where you can find the information about our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Food Pantry. You can also find some links related to me that you can also see in the bottom right corner of your screen. My personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Or if you want to skip past all that, you can email me directly with any questions, requests, or comments you may have. And don't forget to follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook, where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that's going to do it. Final score, Brookline 3, Lexington 1. Set scores 27-25, 26-24, 23-25, 25-17. From Lexington High School in Lexington, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.